Welcome back. Junkies on 106.7 The Fan and on WatchTheJunkies.com. Giving you a chance to go to Game 3, Wizards-Raptors, playoff series, Verizon. That's coming up at 8:40. Their head coach, Randy Whitman, will join us at 9 o'clock. We'll also give you the NFL Draft at 9:20. Corey Chavis, been on the show before, former NFL player, now an NFL Draft guru on CBS Sports Network.
You don't remember where he went to college, JP? Corey Chavis?
I'm going to guess.
You can't pull it.
Is he at Arizona State?
Nope.
Nope. You're. I would guess you are about, Tempe is probably 1,700 miles away from where he went to college.
Wasn't even close.
Roughly.
Anybody?
And Jason knows.
Alabama, I don't know.
No, but you're much closer.
What is it?
Vandy. He's a Vandy guy.
Yeah.
He's a Commodore.
All right, we'll talk to him at 9:20, get his thoughts on Jameis Winston, what the Redskins might do with their first-round draft choice. But we didn't do this bit yesterday because we were just celebrating Caps, Wizards, Nats, the trifecta, everybody winning.
Amazing day yesterday.
But typically,
now we're back to normal.
We go through the goofy bit, which means nothing.
We
but
acknowledge it's
fun.
goofy. We know it's idiotic to pick the schedule months before they even go to training camp.
I don't
haven't
think so.
even had the draft yet.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
To go through the Redskins schedule. And we can open up the Hadid Carpet Cleaning List lines at 800-636-1067. My thoughts, if anybody wants to chime in, is if we have a split in the room, we can go to a caller who'll decide whether they will win or lose that particular game. So should we just go through it one at a time?
So we're going to do a group thing and ask each person?
Yes.
That's what you want to do?
Go through each game, and then we all say W or L.
It's going to be pretty easy when you get to me.
And we'll just...
All right, we'll start with you. Dolphins, September 13th.
Well, they're clearly the inferior. I have the Redskins winning 0 games.
All right.
Okay, so they're going to lose that game. That's actually at home.
It's
It's
a
probably
home
as
game.
good a start as you could hope for. We had Mike Jones on yesterday. Their first 2 games at home, it's probably as good as...
I would say their first 7 games before the bye week, marshmallow soft. If they have any opportunity to do well, they have to do well in the first half of the season. A lot of non-playoff teams in that first 7
but the
games.
Rams are not soft.
I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying as a whole, those first 7 games
The Rams are getting better
pretty
every
soft.
year. Their defense is good. That defense will knock you around.
And the Redskins have always, historically, in the past 8 or 10
they
years,
just lose to 'em.
had trouble with St. Louis.
I would typically do my old, it's the Dolphins bit,
Right.
but we're the Redskins, so
Right.
I can't do that anymore.
And the Dolphins added Ndamukong Suh in the offseason.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Dolphins there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dolphins as well. So they're gonna start out 0-1.
Cakes.
I'm going to be the outlier. I'm picking the Skins to win at home in the opener.
So I feel pretty good
just
about
what,
that.
blind faith?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, what kind of rationale do you have for that?
All right, so
I'm still not a huge believer in Tannehill, even though he's improved, but he is way better than any of the options the Redskins have.
Right.
Week 2, September 20th, 1 o'clock against the Rams. That is going to be a Nick Foles-led St. Louis Rams. Jeff Fisher may do the bit once again where all of the guys they netted in the RG3 deal.
Do
will
the
be
handshake.
You can't do that again. You don't do that in back-to-back seasons.
I think it would
you
be
troll
brilliant.
them once for it, that's fine, but you don't do it in back-to-back seasons.
EB, they're the Rams,
They're
but
just the Rams, but we're just the Redskins, and we historically struggle with them. Always play down to their level. That's a loser.
I like the Rams as well. I think the Redskins start off the year 0-2.
Yeah,
Right.
again, the Rams, I think, certainly getting better defensively. I'm not sure about Foles. I don't know how much of an upgrade he is over Bradford, but they don't beat the teams they're supposed to beat at home. They're starting out 0-2. Both losses at home.
The Rams have a fearsome defense. A lot of people outside of St. Louis don't know who Aaron Donald was, but he had a huge impact on that D last year.
Wasn't he Rookie of the Year?
Rookie of the Year.
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
I'm going to go with the Rams beating the Skins.
So you've got them at 1-1. The rest of us have the Redskins at 0-2 after 2 home games. Season will not start off swimmingly. They head to New York Thursday night football against the Giants.
We always play terrible at New York. It's a primetime game. We always play terrible there.
Well, the last primetime game against the Giants was an utter debacle.
45-14.
And that was here at FedEx Field.
That was a Thursday night game as well in September.
That will be another loser. Now, the good news from that is the pressure to bench RG3 at this point will be so great
It's mounting.
that it might happen.
Yeah.
So it might be the last start for Robert. I
So
have
is
them at
this-
0-3.
Is this Colt McCoy started in New York?
I don't know. Maybe the 4th round pick,
All
whoever
right,
they select.
I really don't have any rationale for this. because, like you said, they usually do poorly in New York. They usually do poorly in prime time. I have them winning the Giant game.
You know what? See, I already wrote down for me Skins.
Just because everyone
Same
expects
exact
them to lose.
rationale is that they're going to get a win that's going to be unexpected. Eli throws a couple pickles.
And it's the Giants. I mean, the Giants, they'll get – well, Cruz should be healthy because he missed most of last year, right? They do have Beckham, though. Beckham's a stud.
Beckham's going to terrorize the
But they
secondary.
don't have a running back that really scares me. And
Who was the tight end that just went crazy last year?
Oh,
Larry
Donnell.
Donnell or Donnell?
Larry Donnell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't have anybody
I don't
cover
know.
him.
Wasn't he on
Look,
that flight?
are the
He was on the
Yes.
flight that almost went into the river.
Yes.
He's butt lucky.
Look, the Giants are better on paper than the Skins, especially at home, but I just haven't beaten them for some reason.
Cakey cakes.
I'm going to go with the home team. That's been a house of horrors for the Redskins going into MetLife or Giant Stadium, East Rutherford, whatever. They can't win there. They're not going to win there in week 3.
All right, so 3 weeks into the season, we haven't even hit October. EB has them 0-3. The rest of us have the Redskins at 1-2.
Correct.
Typical.
All right, then you move on to the Eagles, which is October 4th, 1 o'clock game on Fox.
Yeah,
This is a home game.
I mean, are you serious? Philly's going to destroy them.
big loser. Chip Kelly's going to embarrass us.
Yeah, I'm
Probably
not su-
Tebow probably have 2 touchdowns on
Now,
trick
look,
plays.
if they're
I'd bet against that.
now look, if they're 1-2,
Mop-up duty.
if they're 1-2, that probably means Robert hasn't played that well in 3 weeks.
Well, he's not going to play well.
So, who's starting at quarterback in Game 4?
Again, I don't know. This will be – when's the bye?
Week
Not-
8.
Yeah,
Week
not till
8.
8.
Yeah, I, mean, I don't know. I mean, Robert still has a chance. He'll either be hurt or benched.
Okay. All right, this is Sam Bradford. Obviously, this is DeMarco Murray.
Unless they move up to select Mariota.
It could be Sanchez.
This is a different
It doesn't really
team.
matter.
All right, I got them losing the Eagle game.
Chip Kelly greater than Jay Gruden. Their roster greater than our roster. That equals a big loser.
Somehow I have them winning the home game against the Eagles, like they did late this past
Look
season.
at this.
Wow.
I don't know
Takes it
how.
They're just doing the
2-2.
different bit.
And I don't know why,
You're
but I
doing the-
have them winning that
They're
game.
doing the different bit.
All right, so
Maybe
they go
a
to
little.
Atlanta in week 5.
That's an insta loser. Matt Ryan doesn't lose at home except for last season when they were terrible. That is a winner for the Falcons.
So you got the Redskins too. I like ATL as well. So I'd have them at 1-4 through 5 weeks.
Loser.
Yeah.
5.
I can't. Yeah, they're just not going to beat Matt Ryan in the dome. I got him at 1-4 now.
I just think Jay Gruden's a loser. I'm starting to really get that vibe.
You're buying into that?
Yeah.
All right, but I got them the next week, October 18th, at New York to play the Jets.
Yeah, I'm going to take them beating the Jets.
I got them beating the
They're
Jets.
one of the Jets are one of the few teams in the league with a worse quarterback situation than the Redskins. They have Geno Smith
Yeah.
and Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Right.
I defy you to find 2 worse quarterbacks on a roster than those 2. Skins eke out an ugly
actually,
win.
I take
coaching
that
them
back.
now? Who
I take that
replaced
back.
Rex? Oh, the D
Todd
coordinators.
Bowles.
Todd Bowles.
I
yeah.
take that back. I think the Jets will win. Well, I'm going to take the Jets at home.
All right.
This is one of my 2 ties. I have a tie.
You have a tie here?
You got to work them in somehow.
Both organizations. No, I know where they're going to tie.
Yeah.
Both organizations are awful. Both awful quarterback situations.
Hopefully
To
it's
me, this-
hopefully it's like a 2-2 tie, 2 safeties.
Yeah, it could be. It
Could be something ugly.
16 type game.
Yeah, this is a tie.
I don't know why I haven't beaten the Jets, but they're going somehow they're going to eke out a win.
I mean,
All
they
right.
are just the
Cakes.
Jets.
He's got them
I said the
winning.
Redskins will eke out a win over the Jets.
Kicks has them at 3-3.
So I got them at
A
2
lot
and
of
4 right
hope.
now.
I
I
told
hope
you
you're
that
right.
the first half of the schedule is relatively manageable.
And what do I have them at?
You have them
Oh, you got a
5-1.
tie though.
Oh, 5-1, right. right.
Against Tampa, which would be week 7, right before the bye, that's where I think they'll get a win because that's a home game. Rookie quarterback, most likely, in Jameis Winston. I think they can get a win there.
What if Jameis beats them though? That would be awesome.
It's entirely possible. I have this maybe the first time in NFL history, 2 ties back to back, because I do think that Tampa's awful. So I don't know if it's ever happened before, but a
Probably
tie. I
not.
think we're awful, they're awful. So I put that at a tie, and I don't know. It puts us at 5-2 through 7 weeks. heading
Doesn't
into the
Tampa
bye.
have pretty good players though?
That's what we heard last year, and what
I
happened?
mean, Evans is a stud.
Well, they came
Okay,
in
they have-
boat race to Skins. I know
They
that.
have good
Yeah.
receivers.
Probably should change that to
And
a
I
law.
think they
Well,
have some talent
Doug
like,
Martin was
defensively,
hurt, but Doug Martin's pretty good if he's healthy.
Yeah, but
I
he's
don't
always
believe in the
hurt.
muscle hamster anymore.
I'm out on Muscle Hamster. I'll never draft him in fantasy league ever again. I have
The
that as
defense
a
wasn't very
loss
good.
for the Redskins.
All right, I got
they were
him.
embarrassed by Tampa last year. They
I got
will lose
him
again.
Somehow I got him beating the Bucks.
Right.
But
Right.
I have no idea if RG3 is going to be quarterbacking then.
So
Well,
right
I
now,
know by week 9 he
I'll
won't
have
be.
right now,
idea.
Cakes and Lurch have the Redskins entering the bye week at 3-4, still hoping the season. I am at 2-5, and Cakes are EB 0-5-2.
Right.
So they have a bye week. They
And
come
now it
back
just
in
gets
week
brutal.
9,
Now it just gets brutal.
and they head to New England.
Boat Race City.
Yeah, they got no shot at beating the Patriots.
We should all save up
We're
our
load-
money.
We're loading up on that
Load
one.
up on that. Just
Doesn't
bet,
even matter what happens.
bet the money line. Just
Let's just each set aside 500.
All right, the
5,000.
I already know what the opening line is for that game. It's 13.5.
We're just
betting them to
guessing.
win.
You're guessing.
We're just betting the Pats to
Okay,
win.
we're going to have to lay like 800 to win 100.
Just do it.
More than that.
What are you
Worth
worried
it.
about?
If it's 13.5.
Take out a home
All right.
equity loan
The money line's not worth it.
and just put it on the Pats.
They're going to cover the number anyway. They're going
Probably
to
will.
win that game 38-17.
You're probably right.
All right, I got them losing the Patriots. I don't think anybody has them winning the Patriot game.
No.
correct?
No.
Next week is the Saints at home, 1
Loser.
o'clock.
Loser. I mean, that's not even going to be close.
Home against the Saints.
You think RG3 or Kirk Cousins is going to outduel
Saints
Drew
lost
Brees?
Jimmy Graham.
Doesn't matter. They could try out Fred Davis.
I think,
Brandon Cooks is going to have a big game.
bad teams
Big one.
win games.
CJ
from
Spiller
time
is
to
going to kill him somehow.
time. Yeah, I'll
All right.
take them losing.
Yeah, they're
All
not
right,
going
you
to beat
guys.
the Saints.
I have the Saints in that one.
All right.
New Orleans across the board.
Yep, next week is at Carolina.
Loser.
Even though I think Cam Newton's overrated, he's better than anybody on the Redskins roster.
Yeah, they're not
Carolina
beating
wins.
they're not beating the Panthers. Giants next week. I haven't beaten the Giants. You know what? I got to beat
You have
sweeping the Giants.
Really?
Yeah,
You disrespect the Giants and Eli,
I do.
Tom Coughlin. They've
I
only
do.
won a couple Super Bowls. The Giants, big winner.
This is at FedEx?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't know
take
why it
them
matters.
beating
I
the
got
Giants.
them beating the Giants.
They got slammed at FedEx by the Giants last year. They beat the Giants this year.
right.
That's
Zero-
2-0 in the NFC East at home.
There's
Take some-
zero home field advantage at FedEx Field.
None whatsoever.
It's a neutral site.
It's a horrible place to play football games.
Then they got their second primetime game. They've got the Sunday night game on December 7th, the Cowboys.
Loser.
Is that a Sunday night or a Monday night?
Monday. It's a Monday night
Is that a
game.
Monday? Okay.
Monday night game against the Cowboys.
Loser against the
Historically,
Cowboys
we do
Monday night.
terrible on Monday nights. And, yeah, it's just a big
Oh, yeah,
loser.
primetime game, chalk that up as a loss.
So Dallas across the board.
Yep. All right, Bears on the road the next week.
Loser.
Yeah, they're not beating the Bears. Not at Chicago.
No.
They could beat them here. They're not going to beat Chicago at Chicago.
No.
It's going to be
Tend
butt
to agree
cold.
with
It's
you.
December. It's going to be cold and snowy. Yeah, they're done. The Bills at home on December 20th.
They have a shot there, but Rex Ryan greater than Jay Gruden.
Yep.
Loser.
And aren't they getting better too? Aren't the Bills starting to get better? Now, who knows about quarterback?
Yeah, what's going on at quarterback for them?
I think they're going to. I'll take
of
the
people are-
Redskins to win that game. Just because I have them on a massive losing streak, and they got to win one at some point.
I got them beating the Bills at home too.
Skins,
So that game's not going to matter for either
they
team.
beat the Bills.
At this point, the season will be in full breakdown mode. You know, we'll be like 12-2 or something, whatever we are. And we'll get the leaks before all of the pregame shows.
Oh, good.
The organization will be in complete disarray. Dan Snyder will be gallivanting around interviewing coaches. I mean, it'll be a full-blown circus by week 15.
Is that going to be Matt Castle or EJ Manuel in that game?
Ugh.
We got to start thinking about what bit we're going to do around that week. Like if we're going
Yeah,
to
who
Who
we're
we're
gonna
going to
bury.
bury?
Yeah.
Who's going in the
maybe,
coffin?
maybe we can have like a boat race viewing party where we rent a boat and we'll watch like a game on it. Invite listeners.
All right, Eagles the next week. The huge game for the Eagles because they're going to be fighting the Cowboys for the
at
division.
Philly? And
I'll take
that's
the Phillies and
that's
Cowboys.
a Saturday night game.
The
It's
last two
another
games are Phillies,
primetime
Cowboys.
game.
It's a late Christmas present for the Eagles.
Is
Day after
anybody
Christmas, they got to
going-
win.
Is anybody going Redskins in the last two games of the season?
No.
At Philly, at Dallas.
No.
No, because I think
All right,
those
so-
games are going to be huge
So,
for the other teams.
by my math, I've got Cakes as the biggest optimist at 5-11.
Right.
I think Jason and I are at 4
No,
and
I
12.
got 5.
Oh, you're up to 5.
I got the
So
Bills.
missed-
Hey, but that again, that's another one-game improvement for Jay Gruden.
Not enough to save his job, I don't think.
Probably not.
Dan's going to eat 3 years of that contract. And I have him at 0-14-2. And when that comes true, I want props. Because I've been calling that for 6 months.
If that comes true, I'll shave one of Matt Valdez's eyebrows off. I'm
I'll
offering you up.
shave my own.
I'm putting it in the
One
bet
of them
book
or
right
both.
now.
Do one.
But let's do one.
One. Okay, good. I'll take that.
Right. Because I know
Right,
that's
you
not
know
happening.
It's just impossible.
All right.
I'm so
It's
confident keeping my brow
official.
on that.
Lurch and Cakes have them as a 5-win team. I've got them as a 4-win team, and EB as a 2-tie team.
Yeah, we got 2 ties.
It's official.
It's such a bit.
Yeah.
Open line Thursday, 800-636-1067. Remember, coming up at 8:40, your chance to win Wizards playoff tickets on the Fan.
1067